Clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everything. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood can fall off vehicles, ending up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists.
And it's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half the debris littering the roads, adding to the cost of pickup.
Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, and double check that your load is secure.
Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
Not feeling like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
Today is the day.
Hey, good afternoon, fans. Welcome to Suffolk County Civic Center as Championship Saturday continues. This next game in our session is the Class 2A Boys State Championship game between Cathedral Academy and Bethesda Academy. Let's join Pat Black in progress for opening ceremonies and starting lineups.
Last October. Good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to Sumter, South Carolina, the Sumter County Civic Center, and to the 2024 South Carolina Independent School Association State Basketball Tournament Finals. Today, the Class AA girls and boys champions will be crowned, and before the weekend is completed, a total of 8 teams will earn the right to be called state champions. Each and every team will be playing hard and making every effort on the court to take that championship trophy home with them. It will be an exciting day of basketball. The second game in our AA girls and boys set this afternoon is the boys Class AA State Championship game. The Bethesda School Blazers from Savannah, Georgia take on the Cathedral Academy Generals from North Charleston, South Carolina. South Carolina Independent School Championship events such as our basketball championship games today showcase the best teams and many of the best athletes in the league. These events also bring out the very best in sportsmanship from the players, coaches, and fans of the participating schools. Today is no exception as the two participating schools in our AA Boys Championship game, Bethesda and Cathedral Academy, are noted for their sportsmanship, fair play, and respect for the game of basketball. So we can expect an exciting and well-played AA Boys Championship game. Now let's meet the players, coaches, and participants in today's championship game. First, the designated visiting team, the Blazers from Bethesda Academy. Under Coach Clyde Wormley have a record of 21 wins and 6 losses. Gentlemen, if your name is called, please go to the free throw line on your end of the court. Starting for the Blazers today, number 1, Damian Dobson, a senior forward. Also a senior added forward, number 2, Jakari McKay. Number 15, a junior center, Isaiah Reynolds. Wearing number 5, Israel Wright, a junior guard. And a senior guard, number 3, Ashton Wright. The remainder of the Blazers squad is 0, Josiah Harris. Number 4, Ryan King. 23, Frankie Jackson. 24, Charles Green. 30, Jaden Holiday. Lanier Whipple, number 33. Number 20, Jordan Turner. And number 22, Jaden Turner. And now let's meet the designated home team in their gold uniforms, Cathedral Academy Generals from North Charleston. With a record of 25-9 on the season under Coach Blake Ferguson, Rich Gibson. The Generals will start this afternoon at guard and junior. Number 0, Caden Whitledge. A freshman guard, number 3, Bryce Ward. At guard, a junior, number 4, AJ Gresham. At forward, also a junior, number 10, JJ Meadows. And number 13, Don Felix, a junior forward. The remainder of the Cathedral Academy basketball squad, number 2, Nikolai Johnson, an 8th grader. Number 5, Amari Jeter, number 5. Number 11, Jacob Moody. Number 21, Kobe Grant. Danny Talbot, 23. Number 22, Christian Jones. Number 24, Simeon Holmes. And the officials assigned to today's game, the referee is Kyle Boskowski. The umpire is Jason Mills. Umpire number 2 is Mike Shaw. The official score is Mike Whitledge, and Adam Jarecki is the clock operator. Gentlemen, report to your benches, and let's play ball.
And once again, good afternoon. We're starting lineups and the players introduced. We're getting ready to play basketball. Cathedral making their 3rd consecutive trip to the state championship game. They lost on a heartbreaker last year on that Clark Monroe 3-pointer from St. John's that Rip and Albert privileged to call last year. And Bethesda making their first appearance in the Tallow game since 2020 when they lost to Spartanburg Christian.
The following model PF1000 is being used exclusively.
Rip Ripley and Neil Minton from This Week in Skis and Athletics joins me as analysts. Guys, what are you looking for in this 2A boys championship game?
Up and down the court, Rip.
Yeah, I think Bethesda is going to look to push it and keep tempo. I watched their game against Charleston Collegiate the other day in the semifinal round. Did a really good job. Cathedral knocking off an Andrew Jackson region team. In pretty emphatic fashion. They ended up winning the tournament game by about 20 after some closer games during the season. So definitely Cathedral a really strong, fundamentally sound team under Coach Blake Ferguson. But I expect to see a lot of tempo, a lot up into the court here.
Yeah, we played against Bethesda, or I'll say we, Florence Christian boys at Collin Prep tournament. They have a lot of athleticism. And when they get it going, man, they're tough.
Yeah.
Cathedral wins the toss. The freshman Bryce Ward leaves it off here with Meadows. 3-pointer on the way. Dom Felix is no good. Bethesda snares the rebound. And the Blazers, like you said, running into front court with Israel Wright.
It's like both teams kind of starting in a little matchup zone here for Cathedral. And
3-pointer on the way is rolling no good. And Felix snares the rebound for the Generals. No score, half a minute in.
So we started the front of the rim with 2 blue line 3-pointers again.
Yeah.
Felix leaves it off here with Gresham.
Yeah, Bethesda's they're not helping off a number 3 from Cathedral at all. First touch for them.
And a smart play. Bryce Ward, the freshman, averaging about 20 a game for them. For Cathedral, that is.
Reynolds loses it off his fingertips out of bounds. Cathedral will retain under their own basket. And immediately Amari Jeter checks in for Cathedral.
Quick sub.
And the freshman comes out. Bryce Ward.
Interesting there. So you got Ward and Gresham, kind of your main 2 here for Cathedral. Bryce Ward, the freshman, averaging 19.4. Gresham averaging 22.7. Number 4, junior guard for the Generals of Cathedral.
Amari Jeter whistled for that foul. He just came in. So it's Blazer basketball.
Yeah, and Cathedral starting a little 1-2-2, little 3-quarter court press. I like it. That was a good catch.
Yeah, it was. Oh, had a not good catch, unfortunately. Yeah. Gresham shooting 50% from 3 on the season. And shooting a lot of them.
Ashton Wright, number 3 for Bethesda. He's a really good player. And you saw he just made an incredible athletic catch and a good pass. He's one to watch for the Blazers.
6'1", 160 senior point guard.
And that shot by Meadows is no good, but Cathedral snares the rebound. Felix out here to Whitledge.
Yeah, Ashton Wright averaging 17.8 on the season, McKay 13.8, and Israel Wright averaging 10.7 for the Blazers at Bethesda Academy.
And Wright goes up for the shot and is fouled.
Yeah, so once again, we got two same name guys again, right?
Yeah.
So that's Israel Wright.
Yeah.
And Israel, I think he's a junior, and he's really quick. He'll also run the point a lot. Yeah, he's real quick, likes to get to the rim.
That last foul on Dom Felix of Cathedral. Second foul of the Generals. Bounces it off the back of the rim. No good. Still no score. We're a minute 47 in. Jeter will take a seat. And the freshman Ward is coached up and back in. Still nobody has dropped the ball through the net yet. But here comes Ashton Wright and it draws a foul.
Hello, General number 4.
A.J. Gresham commits the foul for Cathedral. 3 fouls on Cathedral in the first 2 minutes
4, A.J. Gresham.
almost of this quarter.
His first personal.
Yeah, I mean, Bethesda's going to attack. You know, they're going to put pressure on Cathedral to make them try to foul them. They're real quick, and you kind of see if there's a 5-second call.
5-second call.
Bethesda kind of a little token full court man here, not really pressuring. Looking for the backdoor play, a nice steal.
And the ball's still loose. Who's got it? Bryce Ward has it, but they gave Blake Ferguson a timeout, didn't they?
They did. I think he called it, kind of regretted it because he had a fast break. But, hey, you see that?
Yeah.
I always say this, the guy who reaches don't get it. It's the one who dives for the ball, and that's a great effort by Cathedral right there to get that loose ball.
Early timeout here for Cathedral. No score. I am surprised, gentlemen. How about y'all?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we expect a lot of tempo, and sometimes it takes time for them to kind of get settled in a little bit. I was kind of doing some background research on our coaches here. We've got for Cathedral, you've got Blake Ferguson, obviously familiar with this game. Blake went to Cathedral Academy, graduated from Cathedral, played at North Greenville for a little bit. On this side, you have Clyde Wormley, and that name stuck out to me, and I couldn't remember why at first. Clyde actually played at the Citadel back in the early 2000s, went on to coach at the Citadel for a little bit after he graduated, and was at Savannah State for a long time as assistant coach there before taking over the Bethesda Blazers.
Okay.
Cathedral now with the ball. Bryce Ward here at the top of the circle. Drives around the right, looking. Pursued here by Jakari McKay. Ward, ball is loose. Bethesda picks it up. And McKay stares at and is intercepted. Gresham hangs up to Ward. Nice little move. And he's fouled by Ashton Wright. First foul on Ashton Wright.
Foul on Blazer, number 3.
I say you really see, I like the defensive matchup. McKay is a 6'3 senior, really long and athletic, and they got him on Bryce Ward at 5'9".
Yeah.
So what he gives up in speed, you can see his length is really poking and bothering him. Yeah. But that was a good job by Ward getting in transition where he's real crafty. You can tell. Good job getting the foul right there.
Ward makes the berth. He has another back into the general lineup, number 13, Dom Felix.
I want to give a quick shout out. Some of our viewers and listeners are texting us, letting us know we messed something up. We had the camera angle off a little bit there, so we got it. We should have it fixed now a little bit. We're trying to juggle a few things here, as Mr. Arwood says. Arthur Sharp, kind of the man behind the curtain over here, juggling all the commercials and listening to us talk and trying not to tune us out too much. And but we appreciate y'all. Oh, good steal. We appreciate y'all keeping us on our toes and making sure we're doing it right.
Absolutely.
Bethesda brings it back in now. Dobson has it. It's up here to Ashton Wright. And Gresham will pick him up.
We traveled. Good call there by
Yes, he
Jason
did.
Mills. That was a good drag of the foot there.
I put Jason Mills on notice walking up here that we were watching.
So are you a little surprised at the scoring so far?
Yeah, I mean, like we mentioned, I think it's taking both teams that want to run, but you've got two competitive teams here that are trying to settle in and kind of figure out how they want to attack. I don't think anything surprising from either one defensively. Bethesda getting up into man-to-man defense, and Cathedral just needs to run their stuff is what Coach Ferguson is pleading with his guys to please run the offense. I don't know what the offense is, but he wants it.
Yeah, I mean, and I get it. He doesn't want to play Bethesda style.
Correct. He don't want to get up and down. Yeah. And I think a lot of it, they showed some high pick and roll, as we just saw right there, trying to get Bryce Ward downhill with shooter spot on the backside, where he then gets to make that decision of going to the rim or kicking out. He does shoot a lot of free throws, so that's something I think that's part of their offense is like we mentioned, not only him getting downhill, but also him getting to the free throw line.
And that first shot by Ward is missed. That last foul was on Isaiah Reynolds, his first. First sub in for Bethesda, Ryan King.
And I know Ryan King's listed at 6'2", 175. His hair definitely adds a couple inches, but I saw him. They actually shot around a little bit over at our school yesterday, and he plays bigger than 6'2".
Yes, he does. And here's the half-court trap again, and, last time they dribbled right across to it. Good job getting it to the middle that time.
And that's a good job. We talked the last game about how sometimes that trap can then speed up afterwards. A good job there by Bethesda to kind of hold it. All right, let's set our offense up, see what we've got. Don't get in too much of a hurry.
Ashton Wright, or Dobson now, gives it over here. 3-ball Ashton is no good. Rebound Meadows. He'll bring it into Whitledge, and here come the Generals. Up 3-0 with the ball.
Yeah, you can really see Blake Ferguson's team. They know who they are going to allow to shoot the ball and not. They're being very disciplined defensively right now. Their assignments.
Gresham with a good move to the rim and a good finish. Gresham has been their leading scorer this year for Cathedral and showing why there with a good take.
And the Blazers call a 30-second timeout. So will we. 5-0 Cathedral. You're watching SkeezaTV.net.
People who
763 highway to the 378. What's the name of that street in Sumter Speed?
But maybe not the top part.
Ginyard, okay. And we're back to live action, and a layup and good by Damian Dobson. And Bethesda breaks into the scoring column. It's 5-2. And Gresham is fouled.
Man, they turned that bucket back into transition really fast.
Ryan
King off the bench with his first foul. 3 on Bethesda. 2 shots for Gresham. First one bouncing away, no good.
1 shot remaining for Gresham. Checking in for Cathedral.
Danny Tolbert in for Cathedral.
Gresham hits his second.
3 for A.J. Gresham, 6 for Cathedral, 6-2 Generals. Bethesda ball coming in the front court.
Again, long pass tipped away by Gresham.
Great anticipation. Good court presence by Gresham to even get a hand on that ball.
I'm a little surprised with Bethesda's length that they're struggling this much with the half-court trap.
Well, one thing that is interesting, not having somebody in the middle of the court, they're kind of trying to stretch it vertically.
Yeah, that's a good footwork.
And King is up for a shot. It's partially blocked. He gets his own rebound and
Gets
puts
a
it
good
back.
finish. But they're kind of trying to attack it vertically. Personally, I like having somebody, at least having somebody. That's going to be a charge. Good call.
That's a great play by Ashton Wright, and a great call by the officiator.
Yeah. All over that, set up perfectly.
We see how fast Cathedral, like, they really want to pick their spots. They want to get out in transition, but they don't. They've done a good job of slowing it up.
Bryce Ward whistling for the charge. His first team fourth now. So for the next 2.5 minutes, Bethesda would get the bonus if fouled again. Ashton Wright, left side. Israel Wright, 3 ball is no good. Ward with a rebound. Cathedral wants to run.
Good
and
hands.
stolen back by Whitledge. Dobson reaching in, trying to get it back. He can't. Jeter way across court to Bryce Ward. He gets it back. He drives to the free throw line, shoots and misses.
That's good elevation, man.
Yeah.
McKay skies for the rebound. He'll take it with a little jump stop and a floater
Foul.
is no good, but he draws the foul.
Good call there.
It was a good call. And McKay, like I said, 6'3" junior.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much for him to cover a lot of ground. His long legs, man, he just, had a good high ball pickup. That was nice.
The line number 2, Kyrie McKay.
McKay at the line for Bethesda. That last foul on Felix, his second.
One interesting thing here, this is kind of a random note. This is the day. Coach Wormley coaches typically holding onto his clipboard the whole game, or his whiteboard. I don't know if he uses it to show stuff guys like during timeouts, like right now, but he kind of always has it in his left hand on, which is his safety. Safety net, likes having it there. But we noticed that the other day when they played the semifinal game. He's kind of hold on, ready to draw something up at any time.
He's ready. It's funny how coaches do different things.
Yeah.
Some of us break clipboards.
Oh.
Some of you, listen, it's been a minute.
What?
I didn't think we were going there today, but I guess we are. Whitledge scores for Cathedral. We're tied at 6.
Hey, some coaches break headsets. So, I mean,
that's fair. That's true. Rip, I'll say this. I was told that I hold my hands behind the back every time I speak to an official as to come off as non-confrontational as possible.
I've actually done more of that where I do stand with my hands behind my back. I noticed that in a picture someone took the other day that I've been doing more of that.
I didn't know I did it.
That last foul on Tolbert for Cathedral. And Whitledge converts a 3-point play. It's 9-6 Generals.
Good move.
Yeah, he's tough when he gets downhill. And a good job getting to the middle that time to break the press.
McKay with 4, the Blazers with 8. Gresham driving, stopping, laying it up, and no good. Rebound, squared, pulled away Ashton Wright.
Good high pick and roll again. I think that's obviously how they want to attack this.
Ooh, good hustle.
And Bryce Ward flies into the crowd. Bethesda retains with Ashton Wright being worked on here by Gresham and being fouled by Gresham. That's 2 on A.J. Gresham.
Number 4 for the Generals, A.J. Gresham.
Now we're shooting free throws. That's tough for Gresham, picking up a second foul there.
Yeah, especially that far away from the rim.
5 or more fouls. Number 3 shooting.
That first shot's good by Ashton Wright. That's his first points of the day.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be his last,
no.
Mr. Arwood. He's a good player. He's got a pretty stroke.
Wright makes the second as well.
Cathedral in the front court with Whitledge. He'll drive on Israel right now. Here is Meadows and fouled by.
Bethesda did not love that one.
No, sir.
Thought it was a little clean there, but that's what they called it.
Foul number 3, Ashton Wright.
Second foul on Ashton Wright.
think those are tough calls. I mean, he got a lot of ball, right? But maybe coming down, kind of got the wrist after the ball.
Yeah.
How do you?
It's tough.
That's
I mean, it's does it affect the shot or not is where it gets difficult. When it's open, and I think if that's closer to the rim, maybe it doesn't get called because there's more people around. When it's out in the open like that, it makes it a little bit tougher to not call it, I feel like.
Meadows puts Cathedral back in front 11-10, 50 seconds to go in his first quarter. Ashton Wright, guarded here by Ward. Right side, Dobson. Down low, looking for Frankie Jackson, who is in for Bethesda. Whitledge, with 30 seconds to go, brings it in for Cathedral.
Yeah, Whitledge handling the ball a lot here with Gresham out of the game.
And Willits draws the foul. Ooh. Is that 3 on Ashton Wright?
Yes. Foul on blazer number 3, Ashton Wright.
And that is a huge turn of events in this championship game.
Yeah, that's a tough call. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a foul, but having a third foul there is early. And Whitledge has done a really good job handling the pressure from Bethesda and allowing his scorers to come off screens and get offense early. That's a big deal. I mean, he may not score a whole lot more points, but he's really contributed and being a good pass-first point guard.
13-10 Cathedral. Bethesda brings it in front court. This is McKay working on Whitledge. McKay drives, throws one up there, no good. Tip out of bounds off of Cathedral. Blazer ball, 7.9 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, they had trouble getting in last time. We'll see what kind of different play they run this time.
All right, Frankie Jackson here against Meadows. Here is Dobson, leaves it off here with McKay. Rolls out, no good, but we played 8 minutes. And it's 13-10 Cathedral in this 2A boys state championship game. We'll step out and be back in a minute. You're watching SkeezaTV.net.
Cathedral 13.
People who would litter would stop
if waste were appropriately managed.
If every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
Clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They're so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
And we're back here at the Sumter County Civic Center. Second quarter underway. Bethesda ball trailing by 3, 13-10. McKay atop the circle, right side. Dobson drives in and finishing it up is McKay. McKay has 6. Ward, good, and a foul.
Wow. Basket number 3, Bryce Ward.
And once again, man, after a make, they're faster after a make than after a miss.
Picking their spots and tempo is really important, I think, for Cathedral, knowing that. And sometimes when you have an athletic team like Bethesda, you can use that athleticism against them a little bit. And they're going to be a little more pressure heavy up top, so if you get by that and beat them in transition, get some easy buckets.
Yeah, and I also wonder, with Wright being out, how much is that going to make? Because he's a senior leader. He's always up top, usually the first one back. That probably is going to play a little bit too. But yeah, I would say the tempo has picked up since the 4-minute mark in the first half.
Which is what we kind of expected to happen.
Israel Wright to bring the ball to front court. Right side here, Dobson back to right. Left side, Ryan King, and he drug his feet. He has a word or two for Mike Shaw, but
Yeah,
Mike
not pleased about that one.
Mike
he definitely shuffled
Mike
his
just
feet.
kept on walking.
Yeah, he definitely shuffled. I do like Coach Wormley getting McKay at the foul line in the middle.
Yeah.
I think he's really the one to attack the defense from there.
Gresham now, and he shuffled his feet as well. 16-12, Cathedral Academy, 7-11.
A little timeout here for Bethesda.
Bethesda takes a timeout. We can as well. We'll be right back. So I'm watching these BMW commercials, Arthur Sharp, and I'm seeing what all these tracks are running on. I want them to see him drive 401 to Darlington.
Oh, well, or 95. It's about the same.
Yeah, that's a true performance test right there. Back to live action with Bethesda with the ball. 7:05 to go in the second quarter. McKay rolls it off the rim, no good. Follow-up rebound, no good. Reynolds, and Cathedral comes back up with it with Whitledge.
Yeah, even though they came up empty, I think still getting the ball to him there, draw so much attention, that backside of rebounds. I think that's got to continue for Cathedral.
Sure.
Another high ball screen.
Ward now trying to get a count from, or McKay wants to try to get a count. Here it comes. Ward leaves it off Whitledge for three. It is good. 8 for Whitledge. Give the assist to Bryce Ward. Biggest lead of the game for the Generals. It's 19-12.
First three of the game right there for either team.
Yeah, Whitledge is just kind of a little unsung hero right now. Just kind of getting it done both ends of the court.
King driving on Whitledge, and Whitledge draws the charge.
Offensive foul on number 4 for Bethesda. Ryan King.
Second foul on Ryan King, and the second foul of the quarter on Bethesda.
Second team foul of the quarter.
And Whitledge will bring it up, and he'll be met at the half line by Dobson. Left side, Ward picked up by McKay. Ward will hit a three.
Deep three.
No good.
Back into the Blazer lineup, number 24, Charles Green.
Charles Green in, Ryan King out. Bethesda with the ball. Dobson, he'll bring it to front court.
I'm curious to see how long. I mean, look, you got your kind of looks like your leader right on the bench with 3 fouls. You know, you're down 7 against a good team. How long can you last without him out there? But
good
as long as
shot
you make
there.
shots like that, that's a big shot. It allows them to pick up a little pressure too. You know, when you're not making shots, you can't do that.
I love the confidence here by the young Whitledge handling the basketball.
Oh yeah, for sure. Really good defense again by McKay. He's played really hard.
Got a little hand check foul here by Mike Shaw.
And Bryce Ward's really savvy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's his first basketball game.
Far from it. He's only just a freshman, but
yeah, he doesn't play like it. He's very confident.
Ward gets in here to Meadows. Left side Ward, he'll take another 3, and he'll hit that one.
Well, something to say to the Bethesda fans back there behind the bench.
Yeah, I don't know if I appreciate that a whole lot. Good move.
McKay drives and gets fouled.
Foul on number 10.
First foul on Meadows.
I mean, something to kind of keep an eye on as it continues going. If you see some more of that jawing back and forth.
I'll tell you right now, they're not going to stop cheering for their team.
Number 2.
You know, and that's what you don't know what was said to provoke.
Right.
Coach Ferguson has shed the jacket down to just a tie.
1 shot remaining for
Coach Wormley still holding on that clipboard on the
He still
whiteboard,
has
though.
that clipboard.
Has a convenient carrying handle.
Yeah, it does.
I do try to tell my kids, Rip, if you're looking at the stands, you're not hustling back enough.
True.
Second shot falls through.
McKay was 7-15 for Bethesda. They're trailed by 7. Whitledge now in front of the Bethesda bench. Gets the screen from Meadows. He'll drive it and
got
he's
tripped
fouled.
going in, yeah.
Is that Reynolds? It is.
Foul number 15.
Whitledge averaging 8.6 a game, 3 assists, 3 steals. I'm liking this kid's play so far.
He's already at his average. It's only the second quarter.
He's not trying to do too much. He's playing right within himself and his role in the team. And good
play there. Oh, you got to finish that. But that was a really good play. Bryce Ward kind of faked up like he was going up. The guy bit on it, able to go back door.
Second foul on Green, and now Bethesda has already committed 5 fouls.
Number 3 for Cathedral, Bryce Ward.
Bryce Ward looking to get into double figures. And does. He has 10.
Remaining.
23-15 Cathedral. 4:42 to go in the first half.
So here's my question. You see it a lot more in the girls, I think, than the boys with, we say junk defenses, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at a young man who they're obviously running the offense through.
Yeah.
He's got 10 of the 23 points. He's putting you in foul trouble. At what point do you decide, okay, I'm taking him out of the game?
Yeah, and again, it comes to personal coaching philosophy, and then also I think what your guys are comfortable doing. If you don't do that often, then it's harder to employ that in a game like this. Because as we talked about earlier, when you run those kind of blocking foul.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah. As you do that, something else is opening up. So yes, you're denying Ward, and maybe right here with Cathedral, you've got Gresham back in the game. You've got Whitledge doing what he does with the ball in his hands. Maybe they don't feel they can do that. They still have other guys that can handle the ball so well and still make things happen.
Bethesda brings it back in. Dobson driving. Has it knocked out of his hands. A long lead pass to Ward. He'll lay it up and in. 13 for the freshman Ward.
Timeout.
Timeout, Blazers.
30-second timeout, Bethesda. Correction, it is a full timeout. It must be a full timeout.
Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood can fall off vehicles, ending up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists.
And it's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half the debris littering the roads, adding to the cost to pick up.
Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, and double check that your load is secure.
Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
And we're back here at the Civic Center. I'm watching that Palmetto Pride commercial. Now, I don't want Samuel H. Ford on my doorstep accusing me of littering. That's a big man right there.
Trooper Bob looks intimidating too.
And he does. Bethesda with the ball. And Ashton Wright back in there with 3. It's like Coach Wormley really has to roll the dice here, gentlemen. Whitledge now with the ball for Cathedral. Looks to Blake Ferguson for the play. Whitledge working on Ashton Wright, playing with that third, but those 3 fouls. Deep 3, Bryce.
Ooh, big shot.
16 for Ward. Israel Wright now stolen away Whitledge. They're taking himself. Makes
Follow-up basket. 2 points, Bryce Ward.
When you see Wright's back in, Coach, he realizes how important this is. They got to really win this last 3 minutes, or it's going to run away. They're going to run away with it.
Yeah.
McKay now, three-pointer on the way. Israel Wright's no good. Back out front here, Ashton. Left side, Israel. Three-pointer Dobson is no good. Whitledge blocks out for the rebound. And Ward brings it into front court. 2:45 to go, first half.
Good pass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
And they'll whistle Gresham for Meadows for his second.
Foul on Cathedral Academy's number 10, J.J. Meadows.
Had a great pass from Bryce Ward, but could not make a drop.
Couldn't finish there, and didn't get the foul on top of it. Kind of a tough sequence there. But again, Cathedral looking in control here. Coach Wormley trying to figure out how to get his guys going. I don't know that it's from the perimeter. I think they got to get downhill, got to keep attacking the basket. Sometimes you get down, you feel like you've got to shoot threes to get back into it. I just don't know that is Bethesda's game.
No, it's not. Tons of time, too. They just got to be patient. And he just took a deep one.
Ashton Wright's long three is no good. 31-15 Cathedral. Whitledge. Looking right side, Gresham. Gresham working on Wright. Wright reaching in. Be careful with that third through three fouls.
Well, 2-3 zone. No, back to they were 2-3 zone. Now they just jumped back into man.
Yeah, they didn't want him to hold it, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think they could have success trapping that pick and roll when it's that high.
Agree.
Oh, they lost him.
Felix for three.
Basket number 13, Dom Felix.
It's a 19-point lead for the Generals.
Back into the Cathedral lineup, number 23.
Look, it's easy to look out here and Cathedral's hitting shots, but defensively they are playing very, very well and playing with a lot of intensity.
Well, they're forcing Bethesda in some really contested shots around the rim, which is what they want to do. See the high pick and roll coming back here. Big switch.
Right up against Jeter. And Wright is slow to rise to his feet.
Blocking foul on number 23.
So they called that on 23 on Tolbert there. I kind of agree if you're going to call the foul, because I thought 5 was in good position to just play help. That's what I thought they called on originally. I thought that was going to be a tough call for Cathedral.
Yeah, but I think that's why sometimes you get fans and coaches all worked up. They don't see the side foul or the push or the reach that they really call it on. They just see the charge block.
The one guy,
Wright with only his third point of this game.
So there you see they get the big high switch, getting the bigger Tolbert guarding Ashton right there, able to get help. But again, Cathedral I thought had really good help. That's the thing behind there.
Yeah, they are, but also it's going to give Bethesda rebounding position on that switch too. I think him being out's really hurt Bethesda, more than we probably know because we don't see him enough. They look way more comfortable with him just being on the floor. I'd have probably taken him out right there.
Yeah, getting defensive stop because just out of concern. Every time he closes out on somebody, I get nervous.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know Coach Wormley does too.
Ward with a deep three is no good. And Bethesda with the rebound. Dobson snares it for the Blazers.
They need to score a couple times here just to give a little confidence going into the second half. This is not insurmountable by any stretch.
Fourth that switch.
Deep three. It's just roundly no good.
Just so deep.
Yes.
And again, the Civic Center does that to you with the double line and the bigger court.
That was a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job by Coach First and going to hold this for the last shot. I'd take a 17 or higher lead any day, any game, especially a state championship game. It's their little delay offense.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Gresham here, beat up by Dobson. Back out here to Ward.
I swear, every time we run the delay off like this, we turn it over. Other teams do it so well.
Here comes the high pick and roll. Yep, diagonal pick and roll.
Oh, good move.
I think he drug his toe.
It was too good of a move.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually really good footwork right there. He kind of stepped. It looked awkward because he stepped with his opposite foot to the hand.
Yeah,
that was a really good step through.
I see what you're saying. I think his back foot toe really drug on that big step, and that's the travel.
Maybe.
Right, in here to McKay.
That can't be a travel if you all have possession. I heard that last night somewhere.
Touche.
Wow, great half for Cathedral.
Yeah. The Generals go into the locker room with a 17-point lead. They lead at 34-17. We'll take a break, and when we come back, Arthur Sharp will talk to our friends from BMW. You're watching SkizaTV.net.
Let him sneak in your spot
Not
right
feeling
there.
like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
And welcome back. You're watching Skiza Basketball on Skiza TV. I've got my friend Colin here from BMW Performance Center Drive-In. Colin, tell us something good.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy today. Seen a lot of traffic over there. A lot of people seeing some interest in doing some teen and adult schools with us, maybe some M schools in the future.
Very cool, very cool. So if they go to your school, what can they learn?
Depending on what you want to do, right, for our teens, you know, as much as I want to go out there and I want to burn a set of rubbers down, we're oriented on safety, right? Keeping it safe out there. It's crazy on the roads. I mean, I see people swerving all over the place. We're trying to make these teens more reactive and being able to get themselves out of bad situations in a controlled manner.
So it'll keep them safe, keep them alive, keep them where they need to be so that they aren't in trouble or hurt or injured and all of those good things.
Sure, making it home from basketball practice, things
there you
like
go.
that, right?
I like that. I like that. And then if their dad says, I've been driving a while, no accidents, I'd like to get out there and see what this car can do. What happens then?
Well, we got those M schools, 1- and 2-day M schools, which are adrenaline-filled. You show up there 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, and you are exhausted by the end of the day. And then that can lead to, you know, we could be kickstarting your racing career. We offer racing schools out in California. We'll suit you and boot you in a race car if that credit card clears.
Oh, my goodness. I like it. I like it. So you mean it costs, but I think there's a discount this weekend for Skiza participants. Is that right?
For sure. If you come see me at that table, we'll knock 20% off the top there, and then that is good for forever, right? You can hold on to that for 10 years, and it's still good for that whatever class you pick.
That is awesome. Colin, you're giving us a great opportunity to check it out. Now, do we have to drive to Timbuktu to make all of this happen?
Not too far from here. Upstate of South Carolina, Greer, and then if you're more West Coast oriented, for sure, Thermal out there in California.
All right. Well, we do have people watching all over the world and all this good stuff. So if you're interested in being a part of the BMW Performance Driving, you can go out to California or right here in the Palmetto State, here in South Carolina, up in Greer. And somebody tells me, do they make something up there in that part of the world?
Yeah, right across from us is one of BMW's largest manufacturing plants. They're producing about 1,500 cars a day out there. And pretty much any X vehicle except for 2 variants are made right there in Greer, South Carolina. So if you're traveling the world and you see an X5 out in Germany or in England, that was made right there in Greer.
So you're supporting the local American economy right here in South Carolina. That's pretty awesome. My son actually had an opportunity to go over to the plant this summer. He works for a firm that works with BMW. And I told him last night, and he was watching as well and was listening to what you had to say. He said, I know where that is, Dad. I've been there. So
probably hear some tires squeal from over there.
There you go.
Every so often.
There you go. So he was pretty excited. I told him, I said, well, maybe this summer I think he and I need to make our way over to Greer and meet up with Colin. And for those of you watching this afternoon, you need to check out, and I think they can go to the web. What do they need to do to find you?
Yeah, just Google BMW Performance Driving School, and you'll see all the options on there. We have a couple different traveling programs as well that kind of appear in your general vicinity. You might see called BMW UD as well.
All right, all right. So, folks, give him a shout-out if you happen to be on your way for the next game. We've got 2 more sets of game, another boys and girls game. I think you should meet him there as soon as you walk in the front entryway of the Sumter County Civic Center. You'll see him in a nice little booth there with some cool red and blue colors for BMW. And as a matter of fact, I saw his car out there this morning, and I was a little bit jealous. And I'm not usually jealous, but I was jealous of that car color.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty wicked. It's a mean machine out there.
Definitely. Looking really, really nice. Well, folks, again, look up BMW Performance Center Driving, and I know that you'll learn a lot about safe driving. You can also have a little bit of octane adrenaline, and let them know you heard about it here on Skiza TV, watching Skiza Basketball Championship Weekend. Please do that. They've been great sponsors. They sponsored us at football and now sponsoring us again at basketball, and they'll keep sponsoring us as long as you guys keep responding, and let them know you heard about it on Skiza TV. Thank you very much, and Colin, I hope you'll find about another 200 or 300 people out there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. Stay tuned for more basketball coming up next.
People who would litter would stop.
If waste were appropriately managed.
If every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
Clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
Hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
All kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood can fall off vehicles, ending up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists.
And it's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half the debris littering the roads, adding to the cost of pickup.
Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, and double check that your load is secure.
Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
Not feeling like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
If people who would litter would stop.
If waste were appropriately managed.
If every person picked up just a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
Clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can help us work together for a litter-free South Carolina, visit palmettopride.org.
Hello. Welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Okay, let's start by watching a short video.
all kinds of kids like vape inside the bathrooms at school.
They are so easy to hide.
I just kind of tried it because it looked cool.
It looks cool. I want to talk to my parents.
Really easy to get.
Nobody knows.
I don't know how.
My dad's great. He's just not so easy to talk to.
Every year, heavy items such as tires, mattresses, and wood can fall off vehicles, ending up on our roadways, creating hazards for motorists.
And it's not just the heavy stuff. Bottles, cans, and bags of trash can shift and become loose or airborne. Materials that fall from vehicles also make up about half the debris littering the roads, adding to the cost to pick up.
Fasten your items using rope, straps, or a tarp, and double check that your load is secure.
Don't risk it. Secure your load. Visit palmettopride.org to find out more.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Skiza Championship Basketball on SkizaTV.net. I'm Arthur Sharp, your executive producer, and we're enjoying a great Saturday. We've got Neil. Remind me of Neil's last name, Dave.
Minton.
Minton. I couldn't think of it to save my life. We've got Rip Ripley from Wilson Hall. Neil's from Florence Christian. Mr. David R. Wood from Florence Christian. I'm from Lawrence Manning Academy. We also produce Swamp Cat TV. We've got a couple students helping us today and all that good stuff. But now back to some action on the court.
Yep, and Cathedral has the ball to start the second half. Blake Ferguson said he was not real happy with some of his team's some of their composure during some fast breaks. They've made some adjustments. They're really going to work on getting that fourth foul on Ashton Wright and try to neutralize his effectiveness in this game. That ball stolen away by Gresham. He stepped on the end line as he did it. It'll be Blazer ball essentially under their own basket. Inadvertent horn says play on right into a crowd. He'll go up and get knocked away. Felix has it stolen away by Dobson. And halfway down and out from Jakari McKay. Second try, no good. Another shot by McKay is no good. Ball still bouncing around. Wright has it, and he'll drop it in and get a foul.
And one there, big and one. Cathedral showing a little bit of frustration. Calm down a little bit. There we go. Good job dapping up your teammate there. Little number 10. That was Jacob Moody, the sophomore, kind of talking to his teammate. A little frustration. He wasn't getting there rebounding a little bit, but kind of doubting him up at the end. Should be good moving forward. Third foul there on Meadows.
Yep. Right to convert a three-point play. And misses the free throw. And Jeter rebounds it for Cathedral, up 15 with the ball. Whitledge driving on two Blazers, gets it back out to Ward, cross court. Gresham,
deep three.
Gresham with a three,
no
does
good.
not get a favorable bounce, but touched last by Reynolds of Bethesda. Whitledge trying to find somebody to throw it to, and finally gets Gresham. Gresham drives amongst the tall trees and misses a layup, and Bethesda with Wright with the rebound. And too much contact. Kyle Porkowski let the first one go, but not the second.
That's going to be three fouls, I believe, on Gresham.
I told Blake Ferguson we're on a Blake Ferguson wardrobe watch. You lost your coat. What's next? He says, my cool if I don't be careful.
That's right. That's right.
Three-pointer on the way is short by Israel Wright, and Cathedral will come up with it. Three ball on the way is good.
Basket from beyond the arc, number 4, A.J.
Three by Gresham. He has 6. Cathedral has 37. They're up 18. Or Dobson leaves it off here to Ashton Wright. Loses his defender, but misses the layup. Jeter is over to Whitledge. Picked up there by Ashton Wright, who picks his pocket. He'll go up and just drop it in.
Not sure we can count that one as a dunk. Didn't really get up there. Kind of dropped it in. Kind of old school.
Yep. They needed the point, so he didn't want to try anything that.
That's right.
Yeah, he just needs to be sure the ball goes through the hoop. Gresham driving into the lane here, gets it off, good pass, Jeter scores. Jeter's first points of the game, and it leads back to 18. Wright over here to Ashton Wright from Israel. And the ball knocked away Whitledge. He'll remain with Bethesda. 5:17 to go third quarter. 39-21 Cathedral. Ashton Wright guarded here by Gresham. Down low to McKay. It's no good. And Whitledge comes away with it. Ward drives and scores.
Yeah, tough job right there. Ashton Wright kind of in a tough position. Didn't really want to put too much pressure, risking that fourth foul. Bryce Ward, a very smart player, would have probably leaned in and tried to get one there.
And 20 for Bryce Ward. He's almost half of Cathedral's points. Dobson now on the left, down in the corner here to Israel, to McKay. And he misses the shot, and Whitledge was up with it, and he's fouled by Jakari McKay. That's his first.
Foul on Blazer, number 2, Jakari McKay.
Coach Neil Minton found his way back to the booth from the hospitality room finally. Appreciate you joining us, Coach.
I mean, I apologize.
He was out there.
Leave any snacks for me?
He was politicking.
Celebrity out there. I know you got to shake some hands, kiss some babies. I understand.
It is that time of year. There's lots of people around. People want to know about the podcast.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's what they're hitting you up about.
I was wondering why I saw your name on that
good
ballot
pass.
today.
That was a great look.
Again, Whitledge continuing to impress, man.
Whitledge just getting it done.
Yeah. I know the stories, Bryce Ward and the freshman scoring 20, but I just really have been impressed by this Whitledge kid. And maybe it's because I wasn't expecting him, knowing that Ward and Gresham were kind of the 1-2 punch here for Cathedral. But have been impressed with his game so far. As the big Ryan King checks back in for the Blazers.
Ward commits his second foul for Cathedral. Third foul on the Generals this quarter.
Generals have 3 fouls this quarter.
Did he get him? Good job. That's his fourth foul. Oh, Michael Shaw, another one you want to do that too, buddy. That's his fourth. That is a tough call. Great job right there by Bryce Ward after peeling that last foul. Got in good position. Got the charge there on Israel, or excuse me, on Ashton Wright.
Yeah. And he's had a frustration. He's had to sit, and ball hadn't been going down for him like typically does.
Frankie Jackson at the table to go in for Ashton Wright, presumably.
It's tough when you're a leader and you're a senior and you're seeing your last game happen.
Good job there. There's that Whitledge again. Great rebound and putback.
Whitledge with 10. And McKay in trouble looking for King. And King will miss the shot. And Gresham secures it for Cathedral.
Get to the rim, get to the rim. Oh, good kick out.
Ball is bouncing over the top of the backboard now play. And Jackson will be whistled in.
To the Blazer lineup.
All right, 3 minutes left in the
third. Should be in for Ashton Wright.
Ashton he's going. He's heading a long way around.
What can you do? I mean, if you're Cathedral, or excuse me, if you're Bethesda, what has to happen here? One, you got to win these 3 minutes. You got to get
it under 20. You got to get it where you plant at least a little bit of frustration in Cathedral late.
Hopefully maybe get them in a little foul trouble, keep attacking somehow. But they haven't been able to do that. The help side defense has been phenomenal for Cathedral.
I mean, you do have Gresham on 3 fouls. He's still in there. Thought he might almost got in position to get one there. Good ball ahead. And a foul there by Ryan King. A little bit of a frustration foul there, I think. Tough going for the ball there at the sideline. Not a whole lot you can do, but a little bit of frustration setting in.
Yeah, I don't think it was like a flagrant foul.
I don't
by
think
any
so
stretch,
either.
But
I don't
his
think so either.
reaction to it.
Yeah.
They have sent the teams to the bench while they
the referee's
discuss
going
it.
to chat for a second. A little officials timeout here, and I think that's what they're talking about. Is one of two things. Number one, was the foul flagrant? I don't think it was. I think they were going for the ball. Let's see what he's got here coming out. Yeah, right ball on the side. No flagrant, nothing intentional. I agree with that. I agree his reaction was tough there.
I think you just have to, the last thing you want in a game like this, I mean, look, we see what's happening, right?
Yeah.
Cathedral's taking care of business, but you don't want something bad, ugly to happen in this situation. State championship game, both teams had phenomenal seasons, and you don't want to end on something negative like that.
Correct.
Third team foul of this quarter.
Meadows will take it out to Ward here, picked up by Damian Dobson. Ward drives into the lane, a little shot up here, rolls no good. Dobson secures the rebound. He'll bring into front court, 2:38 to go, third quarter, and he loses it, and Cathedral will get it back. Willage slowly bringing it up past the timeline, 2:30 and counting, third quarter. Meadows will drive and miss. Whitledge with the rebound. He'll go back out to Gresham for three. Count it.
3-point basket. Number 5.
Another assist from Whitledge. Nice kick out. Offensive rebound and kick back. He's a stat filler, for sure.
Only a sophomore. No, junior, sorry. He's a junior.
He looks a little taller than 5'10" to me.
Yeah. Maybe it's our angle. Like I feel like a couple of these guys have grown some in the offseason since the beginning of the year when coaches put their heights in. Or maybe they're like me. My guys always get frustrated because they say I jip them a couple inches here and there, especially my guards.
Good basket by Israel Wright.
I remember the high school sports report. I was always a little taller in basketball and a little heavier in football, right?
Good action there by Cathedral.
Gresham.
I like that play. That was a really well-designed play. It's what they tried to do the last time, and when he popped out of the wing, he just ripped and went baseline. Good job seeing that play through there. I like that.
Yeah, just seeing all your options off of it.
Frankie Jackson misses, and good follow and good by Shakari McKay.
Yeah. He's
got
a solid
9.
game. Solid game.
And a lead pass out here to Israel Wright. He'll lay it up and in.
Number 5, Israel Wright.
Still a 23-point deficit with a minute to go in the third for Bethesda. Good pass inside for Jeter, fouled by maybe Frankie Jackson.
23, yeah. I think it was Frankie Jackson, the junior, gets a foul.
Yeah, and you really see, get in transition, get a little some trapping going on. That's how Bethesda's wanted to play. They just haven't had enough opportunities to do that. Hadn't scored enough to get into pressure.
Amari Jeter. Jeter has 1 shot remaining. Kicking back into the Bethesda lineup is number 15, Isaiah Reynolds. In for the Generals, number 13, Dom Felix.
And a shot there by Wright is no good. Whitledge secures the ball for Cathedral. Oh, blocked out of bounds by Dobson.
I'm giving Bethesda credit right here at the end of the quarter. I mean, it's a long uphill battle, but they're playing really hard.
They're going at it. I agree.
I mean, there's some heads hanging over there. They have been for a while, but these guys out here on the floor right now are playing hard. Give Coach credit. He's putting the guys out there that are hustling.
They want to get after it, so that's right. That's all you can do.
Ward here driving out to the right, kicks up with Felix for a three. Is good.
The 3-point shot good, number 13.
Generals are feeling it.
Felix.
And it's tough to defend and trap when you got 4 guys, another team hitting threes. I mean,
absolutely.
And a shot was by Israel Wright is short, but Looks like Jeter will commit the foul.
Foul number 5, Amari Jeter.
That's his second.
To the line for the Blazers, also number 5, Israel Wright. Wright hits his first. 1 shot remaining. And Wright makes that one also.
2 free throws for Israel Wright. 53-29 with time running out in the third.
Coach Ferguson having some conversations there with the young Whitledge, wanting him to come get the ball, which I agree.
I was wondering why the post was bringing up.
Yeah.
Did an admirable job, I might add.
Yeah. But I agree with Coach Ferguson. They want his point guard. He's done a great job, as we've mentioned multiple times, handling the ball. Come get the ball and handle the pressure a little bit. 24-point game here as we near the end of this third quarter.
It's a lot quieter in here than it was to start the game. You know?
Indeed it is.
You get a 20-point lead, it kind of deflates things.
Sure. Well, and a lot of the Saints of Clarendon Hall have gone home as well, which was part of the buzz. They were the biggest crowd probably we had of any team that was here. Them and Cathedral, I think, have been the biggest two. Cathedral obviously having 2 teams.
Yeah, but Clarendon Hall brought a great crowd.
Yeah.
Great crowd.
Neil, did you jinx this game?
I don't know. If I made it through the first one, I think we're okay.
All right.
And we go to the fourth quarter. Cathedral Academy, a little buzz in their crowd. They're 8 minutes away from maybe a little redemption from that heartbreak of last year. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching SkeezaTV.net.
Not feeling like yourself lately? It could be your vape. While you may think it takes the edge off, vaping nicotine makes it harder for your brain to manage feelings of depression, stress, and anxiety. Find frequent support options at scdhec.gov.
Welcome back. You're watching Skeeza Basketball on SkeezaTV.net.
All right, one more quarter left in the 2A basketball season. Bethesda will have the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Cathedral going back to that a bit of a matchup zone. 2-3.
Wright will put up a shot. It bounces no good. Felix with a rebound for Cathedral. Long pass to a wide open Bryce Ward. He'll just lay it in.
Number 3, Bryce.
I didn't know if he saw him at first. It was a really good outlet pass there by Felix.
Yeah, he's played a solid game too.
Yeah.
Just good role player, man. Hit some shots.
And you need that when you've got the star power you have in guys like, good shot.
Shot is good.
Like Ward and Gresham, having those other guys around him as good role players is really, really important.
Ward answers immediately with another.
He's got great body control.
Yeah, really good.
He's got 24. Three-pointer on the way is good by Israel Wright.
And that's kind of what you expected out of the two Wrights.
Israel Wright with the three-point basket. And he straightens the net.
Pat Blight with the, what's that called? I don't know. The way he said it, said he straightened the net back out with a 3. There's a word for that. I can't think of it. It's been a long weekend. We got an off-ball foul here. There.
Foul on number 15.
Coach Ferguson points out to help his teammates up. So little things like that are really important. I like that he's kind of taking time in a moment like this to do that.
I think the official also pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
So it got everybody kind of
yeah. But
up over there. Yeah, I did see that.
But I saw, I mean, personally, that's something we do. We try to do. I don't say we do. We try to do.
I try to help the other team up too, right?
It depends.
Depends if I'm playing Wilson Hall.
Depends on who I'm playing. Depends on who I'm playing.
Man, we've gone there again.
Just kidding.
Listen, you started talking about clipboards, all right?
The greatest truth is
maybe I was talking about mine.
Yeah, right. That's one thing. Forest Christian always break one. You break one clipboard in a state volleyball tournament, and it happens to hit the official's foot. Never hear the end of it.
Skis of memories.
You get one little yellow card after you were really nice and allowed their player to get fixed up and cleaned up, come back in the game. Nobody remembers that part of it.
That was very nice of you.
Somebody please pass.
I thought so.
Somebody please pass the Morton iodized, please.
I mean, I could have been. I was like, no, I'll be nice. Want to beat them at their best.
Well, Mary
right. You want to beat them at their best.
Mary Margaret Sterling is very.
That's right.
Mary Margaret Sterling very much appreciates you, Ripley.
That's right.
Astor Wright will pop a three from long distance, rouse away to the right, no good. Whitledge with the rebound, double teamed here in backcourt.
Yeah, good
Ward,
eyes up.
nice pass to Fields for open three.
Oh man, what
just like they drew it up.
A lot of threes here in this game, which I kind of expected this game to have a little bit more of a three-point attack, especially from the Cathedral side. Good move. And one. Great move.
And I kind of see how this game's gone probably the last 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I was hoping to see from
the beginning.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because you can see the talent on Bethesda, for
and
sure.
I think that's part of, again, kind of maybe call it nerves. I don't know what you call it, but early in the game, you're feeling out, okay, what's the other team going to do? Like here, again, we have teams that aren't familiar with each other.
Dobson completes the three-point play.
Dobson now with 5. It's a 22-point lead for Cathedral. Whitledge drifts all the way, and Gresham with a putback is no good.
Whitledge finds his way back to the ball, finds Gresham. Oh, good swarm there by Bethesda. I thought, jump ball.
Jump ball.
I'm about to have an arm bar.
Just wait for him to put him in a figure 4.
Yeah, for Adam Drake, he's got that arrow on lock, buddy.
Yeah. I think that, in the past 8 days, 9 days, how many days is the state tournament? 8 days.
8 days.
Coach Schreck's done a lot of basketball games.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow, wide open.
I think there's usually between 30 and 32 games here during the 8 days.
And he has done all of them.
Three-pointer on the way is short by
and his wife's collecting a lot of money, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice behind the back right there.
Oh. Yeah, Miss Dory's been at Wilson Hall, transition between the concession stand and the gate duty. She's been killing it over there, the Drake family. It's a family affair.
It is.
Usually Sarah Grace is out there, too. The oldest daughter usually comes and helps out, too. So.
I was just in there. Mike Fannon's daughter's in there.
Yeah.
And they tell you as an athletic director, this is a family job.
Yeah, for sure. Fifth foul there for Ashton Wright. Tough game for him.
Tough game, yes.
Senior guard.
Yeah, he's a good player, man. He's a good player. Keep your head up, young man.
Yes. Whitledge now driving here with 5:20 and counting. He'll up in the lane and lay it in.
2-point basket. Caden Whitledge.
Whitledge is good.
I
don't even know what else to say.
He's got 12 points, but of course all the other intangibles.
I feel like he's got had more than that. And just a good job holding the ball. Wormley calling timeout at Coach Wormley, getting a timeout. Trying to get his guy together. And it's a tough spot, like you said. I mean, what do you do here as a coach? You're down 24, 5 minutes of the state championship. Obviously, an exciting thing to be here in the state championship game, getting this opportunity. Your star senior just got out of the game. I mean, obviously you want to try to find a way to pull something out of your guys to end this on a positive note, and certainly that's what Coach Wormley's trying to do here.
Yeah, and looking forward to the next game coming up. I see Hilton Head Prep's just now rolling in.
Yep. Cathedral Academy, Christian Academy, excuse me.
Christian Academy. They've been here. They shot at halftime, got some shots up.
So we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oh.
That's okay.
Y'all are on a roll.
No, it's okay. No, y'all are fine.
With a few pieces of litter, we would have a litter-free South Carolina.
Clean communities are safe communities.
Clean communities are good for economic development.
Clean communities are a source of pride for all of us who call this state home.
Because litter trashes everyone. To learn how you can...
And we're back. Keep telling me about the game.
You just got to find a mute button and just hit me and Neil with it. It'll be all right.
It's not
I forgot to hit my own mute button.
I mean, this would be the same conversation if we were just up there.
You know that's right. That's right. You having fun?
That was a tough right there.
Yeah, Bryce Ward holding his arm.
He'll be all right.
Looks a little better now. He's on offense. He said it happens sometimes. Good take. Oh, and a foul and one.
Down the lane for 2 points, A.J. Gresham. Foul on number 1, Damian Dobson.
Bryce Ward still kind of holding that left arm, left shoulder area. Got kind of a hard screen there as he came through it. That elbow area. Gresham finishes that 4-point play.
14 for Gresham. What I'm waiting for here is, and again, you don't want to give up on Bethesda. We got to talk to them a lot this week in Wilson Hall. They're just a great bunch of guys.
Yep.
And that offensive foul now on.
And that's the second
Israel.
time.
I mean, Jakari McCoy.
Jakari McKay.
You know, another senior's frustrated.
For sure. That happens, but you still got to keep your composure as best you can.
You got to keep your cool.
But Cathedral's dressed a lot of their JV kids, and the JV coaches on the bench. And when the last couple of games they played at Wilson Hall, when they sub out for all 5 JV kids, Blake Ferguson sits down, the JV coach stands up.
Okay, that's cool.
Ward scores.
Wow.
26 for Bryce Ward.
Wow. What an amazing shot.
Dobson driving right side, ducked out of bounds by Gresham. 4 to go, fourth quarter.
Man, he plays bigger than 5'9" in there, too.
Yeah.
I tell you what he does. And, you know, little Taylor Green on Florence, they go off 2 feet a lot underneath there.
Yeah.
Not a lot of 1-foot jumping. They're trying to be explosive in there. He does a really good job of that.
Israel Wright off the front of the rim, no good. Gresham with the rebound.
Good pass by Whitledge.
Jeter with 7 for Cathedral off the bench. It's a 31-point lead.
Wow.
Again.
And you see that, as Cathedral kind of picks that confidence up. Good try to move there. Tough shot.
And good little lob here. Give Gresham
to his teammate. Ward to his teammate Gresham there. Going to be a timeout by Bethesda. With 3:08 remaining, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these subs start to come in. And obviously a tough ending for Bethesda. They've had a really good season.
Yeah, I mean, they had a state championship in the fall in football and a good run here. You know, you just hope everybody at this point just tries to get everybody in the game, honor your seniors, and the fans behave themselves and.
Yeah,
practice good sportsmanship.
Those of you watching with us this afternoon, we appreciate you watching. By the way, Rip and I called the 2A championship game last year. It came down to a last-second shot from Clark Moreau of St. John's.
Yeah.
That sent them to Monk's Corner with a championship. So that has, as we say, East Tennessee stuck in Blake Ferguson's craw for the last 12 months.
Absolutely.
And so that's all the motivation he's needed to get back to this championship game. So this is a little measure of vindication for him and his program to get back here, number 1, and to win it, number 2.
I'll be in East Tennessee tomorrow this time.
Well, bless your heart. You're in God's country, Arthur Sharp.
Well, I was going to evangelize.
We need it.
Amen. Convert those UT fans.
They are a godless horde. Oh, okay.
Foul number 23. Danny Talbert, second personal on Talbot. Number 2, Larry McKay at the line.
The senior McKay hits the first free throw.
First with 2 shots, 1 remaining.
And he is now in double figures. Ashton Wright, who fouled out, has 11. Israel Wright has 11. Jakari McKay has 10. And Whitledge secures the missed shot for Cathedral.
I really would like, I don't know if Coach Ferguson has someone keeping the full stat line here, but I'll be very curious to see his full stat line for this game. Oh, good soft touch there by 23, Daniel Tolbert, the junior.
Danny Talbot gets the bounce.
And the ball knocked out of bounds by Cathedral, Bethesda. And here comes
the young group for Cathedral coming in, taking off the court. Are your starters here, Whitledge, Gresham. Looks like Meadows in that group. Tolbert coming off. And for Cathedral, you've got some of your young guys coming in here.
Johnson, Jacob Moody. Christian Jones is out there. Kobe Grant bringing it up. And Kobe Grant tips on the end line. Make sure we got everybody out here. 22, Christian Jones, Simeon Holmes, Jacob Moody, Nikolai Johnson, Kobe Grant. And the JV coach is up, coaching his boys, and Blake Ferguson's taking a seat. These young men will treasure this experience in the state championship game.
Foul number 2. Nikolai Johnson is first personal.
And Nikolai Johnson makes the stat sheet.
Charles Green.
And Charles Green will shoot twice.
Green makes the first of 2 shots.
And Moody with a rebound over here to Kobe Grant.
Pretty cool experience here, as you mentioned, for the assistant, the JV coach for Cathedral, to get some experience here too coaching. That's kind of a neat thing, the luxury that Blake Ferguson's able to do here.
I think that's awesome. I mean, it really is cool.
And he recalls timeout to get the play that he wants up 33. And that is not unsportsmanlike. They are not rubbing it in the Blazers' face, and hopefully nobody watching with us is thinking that. Just a JV coach, got his kids out there, and wants them to play to the best of their ability.
Well, and Coach Wormley's going to his bench now too after that timeout. He's going to bring some younger guys in. You know, he doesn't have the starters in now, so good for him to lose the right way as well.
Right. Absolutely.
So Josiah Harris is in for them.
Please remain in the stand.
Jordan Turner is in.
Thank you for your cooperation.
For Bethesda. Jaden Holiday, number 30, is in for Bethesda.
I don't want to think, too, number 24 being a JV player for Cathedral.
He's tall, isn't he?
Gracious day. I mean, we need some JV players that at Wilson Hall. That's a big, good-looking kid right there coming in, number 24.
Yeah. No joke. He is a good-looking kid. I was thinking the same thing just now.
I mean, he's standing next to number 4, next to Ryan King for Bethesda.
He doesn't look out of place.
And he doesn't at all. And Ryan King's a big kid.
Kobe Grant driving here. And blocked away by Frankie Jackson. Ryan King is going to drive. It is.
Ooh. Tough fall there.
Tough fall there by Ryan King. I hope he's okay.
That hurt.
Now, you hate to see that this late in a game like this with it's already been determined.
Jefferson Cabbage there for Prisma Health, kind of on the spot right there, having that corner where our athletic trainers are typically at. Kind of an awkward fall. I think he banged his head.
Yeah,
looked
I think
like
his
what
head
it looked
came
like.
down. I call it the concussion bounce. You know, it's usually not the hit, it's the ground that you get that concussion bounce.
The big props to Bethesda. They really wanted a state basketball championship to go along with their football championship they won earlier in the year. Just ran into a Cathedral buzzsaw.
Yeah,
this
Cathedral's
afternoon
played a great game today. I mean, both ends of the court.
Number 4 injured on the play.
Looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
He has to come out.
He does have to come off, though. Yeah, he's going to be frustrated about that. He wants to shoot the free throws.
Number 24, Simeon Hall.
They'll get one of their young guys to come shoot some free throws.
.33 Rainier Whipple will shoot twice for Bethesda.
At the free throw line, number 33. Rainier Whipple has one remaining shot.
And Rainier Whipple makes the scorebook.
Hits the free throw.
Good for him getting on the stat line.
Good for that young man. Kobe Grant. We've watched Cathedral play.
I'll be going behind that screen too, Rip.
Yeah.
Kobe Grant's not afraid to shoot it. We watched him this week. He is completely fearless. He wants to pop it if he'll let him. He's got it back, but he's surrounded by a bunch of black jerseys. Out comes Christian Jones down here. He'll drive and draw the foul.
Foul on Bethesda's number 33, Rainier Whipple.
Whipple has a point and a foul in this game.
Good job, filling up the stat line.
That's right. And the same thing for Christian Jones.
One shot remaining for Jones.
44 and a half seconds left. It's a 33-point lead for Cathedral. And Moody gets the rebound back. Cross-court pass here to Johnson.
Oh.
Johnson misses it.
The blue line got him, guys.
Yeah.
The blue line got him.
Turner now, top of the key here to Harris. Turner will drive and shoot and score.
2-point basket,
Jordan.
number 20, Jordan Turner.
Jordan Turner. And 18 seconds left here. And I know Kobe Grant wants to shoot it. I just know
elevator play, little elevator play.
Moody for a long three. Got tipped. And now Harris is coming in. Pop one, young man. Just pop it. And they won't have a chance, but Cathedral, from runner-up to champion, Cathedral Academy is your Class 2A boys state champion. They defeat a fine Bethesda Academy team, 74-43. Bryce Ward with 26 to lead off scorers. And guys, it was just wire-to-wire dominance by a determined General team.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that, like we talked about, early on, kind of feeling each other out a little bit, but I thought that as they got in their rhythm, Cathedral hit a big run early in that second quarter to push up to about a 15, 16-point lead, and Bethesda just not really able to recover from that, unfortunately. And then the second half, you know, you've got to have everything go perfect for you for Bethesda, and Cathedral came out, made some plays, and just weren't able to. So congratulations, Coach Ferguson. Coach Ferguson, a listener of the podcast. We know that. So obviously, we got some of our loyal, if we can't win it, our loyal listeners might as well.
That's right.
So
Congratulations, Coach Ferguson.
But no, he does a great job. He's a guy that's very in the know in that Charleston area. And one of really the good young coaches in our league that's had a lot of success over Cathedral
and
Academy.
I agree. Like, look, Bethesda's athleticism is really good. Yeah, and Cathedral matched it, but what they did is they ran their stuff really well. But their defensive help and intensity, I thought, was the difference. So hats off to them.
Well, we all.
Basketball fans, please direct your attention to center court, where Mr. Robbie Brzezinski, the Deputy Executive Director of the South Carolina Independent School Association, will present today's championship awards. Spalding is the official basketball of the South Carolina Independent School State Tournament, and Spalding is excited and honored to present a commemorative basketball to each head coach in today's championship games. In our girls' games earlier, Clarendon Hall and Cathedral Academy played. With the Clarendon Hall head coach, Johnny Horton, please come forward and receive your commemorative Spalding basketball. This is a special model Spalding ball called its autograph model. And each coach in today's final games will receive the commemorative Spalding basketball. Head coach Johnny Horton of the Clarendon Hall Lady Saints. Come forward, Coach Horton, and receive your commemorative Spalding basketball. And the commemorative Spalding basketball goes to Cathedral Academy's head coach, Isaac Brown. Coach Brown, receive your commemorative ball. We assure these Spalding basketballs will be in a prominent place in your office. Coach Horton, Coach Brown. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we call to the center of the court the 2024 South Carolina Independent Schools AA Girls State Runners-Up, the Clarendon Hall Lady Saints. A successful season, Lady Saints. You completed the season with a record of 18 wins and 8 losses, and you are the AA Girls Runners-Up. We'll need a team photo. Once again, congratulations to the Lady Saints. 18-8 on the year and state runners-up. A successful season. Thank you, ladies. And now let's welcome to the court the 2024 South Carolina Independent Schools AA Girls State Champions, the Cathedral Academy Lady Generals. The Lady Generals receiving the team trophy from Mr. Brzezinski, and in addition, each member of the Cathedral Academy Lady Generals basketball team will receive a medallion signifying their championship season. Those receiving medallions are number 15, Joby Baum, number 10, Madison Jackson, 21, Juju DeSosa, number 2, Claire Griffin, Jalen Almeida, number 5, number 11, Autumn Colson, Laura Griffin, number 12. Caleb Jones, 14. 22, Lily Gammons. 32, Trinity McLeod. 34, Nicole Brecky. And the coaches, assistant coaches, Jack Almeida, Ryan Meadows, and Abby Whitworth. And your head coach with a record of 21 wins and 6 losses for the Generals this year, Head coach Isaac Brown also receives a medallion. The Cathedral Academy Lady Generals, state champions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the South Carolina Independent School Association is honored and proud to recognize the AA Girls All-Tournament Basketball Team. From Clarendon Hall, Zoe Pritchard. From Cathedral Academy, Jalen Almeida. From Dorchester Academy, Crystal Judy. Crystal, if you're here, come forward and receive it. If not, we'll get the plaque to you. From Patrick Henry Academy, Lillian Lucas. Same for Lillian. From Clarendon Hall, Sydney Berry. And from Cathedral Academy, Claire Griff. Ladies and gentlemen, your All-State AA Girls All-Tournament team. From Zoe Pritchard, Jalen Almeida, Crystal Judy, Lillian Lucas, Sydney Berry, and Claire Griff. Now for the 2A Boys Awards. Again, Mr. Brzezinski will present the Spalding official basketball to the two coaches. Spalding is the official basketball of the state tournament and is honored to present a commemorative special edition basketball to each head coach in today's championship game. In the 2A Boys game, with Bethesda head coach Clyde Wormley, please come forward and receive your Spalding basketball. Coach Wormley from Bethesda. And a Spalding ball to head coach Blake Ferguson. To the Cathedral Academy General. Congratulations to Coach Wormley and Coach Ferguson. I'm sure y'all have a special place for those balls in your office. Now for the presentation of the trophies. With the Bethesda Academy boys, come forward and receive your runner-up trophy. A successful season for Bethesda. They finished the season with a record of 21 wins and 7 losses, and they are the boys AA runners-up. The Bethesda Academy Blazers, ladies and gentlemen, were runners-up in today's tournament. And now Mr. Brzezinski will present the championship trophy to the 2024 Class AA Boys State Champions, the Cathedral Academy Generals. Come forward, gentlemen, and proudly receive your trophy. The Generals finished the season with a record of 26 wins and 9 losses, and they are your AA state champions. In addition to the team trophy, each member of the Generals basketball team will receive a medallion signifying their championship season. Those receiving medallions are Caden Whitledge, number 0. Number 3, Bryce Ward. 4, A.J. Gresham. Number 10, J.J. Meadows. Number 13, Dom Felix. Number 2, Nikolai Johnson. Number 5, Amari Jeter. Jacob Moody, number 11. Number 21, Kobe Grant. 23, Danny Talbert. 22, Christian Jones. And Simeon Holmes, number 24. Also receiving medallions are assistant coaches Rich Gibson, Tyrell Lemon, and Dane Herder. And to the head coach of the state champion Generals, head coach Blake Ferguson. Thank you, gentlemen. Now the South Carolina Independent School Association is proud and honored to present the AA Boys All-Tournament team. From Bethesda Academy, Jakari McKay. Come forward and receive your plaques, gentlemen. Caden Whitledge from Cathedral Academy. From Dylan Christian Thompson Stone. Is Thompson here? If not, we'll make sure he gets his plaque. Cathedral Academy, Bryce Ward. Ashton Wright from Bethesda Academy. And A.J. Gresham from Cathedral Academy. Your AA Boys All-Tournament team, Jakari McKay, Caden Whitledge, Thompson Stone, Bryce Ward, Ashton Wright, and A.J. Gresham. Congratulations, gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for one of the most honored and cherished traditions in all of sports, the cutting down of the nets. Cathedral, the girls, champions,